I say President Obama, you say?
I say a president whose policies are doing lasting damage to the United States of America.
The Iran nuclear deal.
Terrible deal. It definitely ought to be rejected by the Congress.
Should Guantanamo stay open?
Yes.
Any regrets about going into Iraq?
No, it was the right thing to do then. I believed it then, and I believe it now.
No apologies?
No apologies.
It is classic Dick Cheney, unleashed, unapologetic, and once again taking on President Obama, this time with a new book co-authored with his daughter Liz, a former Deputy Assistant Secretary of State.
We wrote it because we're deeply concerned about the fact that we're in a world where the threats to the United States are increasing. We've got the Chinese on the march in Southeast Asia. We've got Russia on the march in Europe. We've got ISIS and a caliphate established now in the Middle East. We think the threats against the United States are as great as any time since the end of World War II. And at the same time, this administration has rapidly diminished our military capability and our capacity to be able to meet those threats.
How much damage do you think President Obama has done?
I think it's been devastating. He's strengthened our enemies, he's strengthened our adversaries, he's abandoned our allies, and I think his tendency and his determination to apologize for the nation consistently and repeatedly around the world has been devastating.
Rate President Obama for me.
I think he's a man with a worldview that doesn't fit reality, that he has a set of beliefs, an ideology, if you will, that doesn't equip him to deal with the kinds of problems that we're faced with today. So he, in terms of trying to rank him as a president, would be very low on the list of presidents.
You think he's the worst president ever?
Well, he's certainly the worst in my lifetime.
That said, on President Obama's watch, we got Osama bin Laden. He's used the drone program aggressively. There have been no major 9/11 style attacks on American soil. Is it possible that even though you disagree with him, that his foreign policy is keeping America safe?
Well, one of the reasons we got Osama bin Laden is because of the enhanced interrogation program that we put in place and that he canceled. The drone program that he's used effectively was invented by George W. Bush.
Liz, in the book you write that he wants to diminish America.
He's done everything within his power, to diminish us. He seems to think, for example, that if he cuts our nuclear arsenal, he said that will help us have the credibility to tell the Iranians or the North Koreans that they should limit their own nuclear ambitions. It's fantasy, and it's dangerous, and it's wrong. And the next president's going to have a heck of a job digging us out of this hole.
You write that America is at a hinge point in history, and it's vital voters carefully pick the next president. I know you're not endorsing anyone, but who do you think is the best person to turn things around?
Well, we have not endorsed anybody and don't plan to today, Jamie.
I have to try.
You have to. It's a legitimate question. But our concern really is the policy, the issues, the importance of having national security front and center in connection with the campaign.
When you look at the Republican field, are you confident that everyone out there could get the job done?
I wouldn't go that far, but I think it's a good field.
You want to tell me who you wouldn't be comfortable supporting?
No, I don't think I'll do that.
Mr. Cheney, you were Jeb Bush's father's Secretary of Defense. You were his brother's Vice President.
Right.
Some people would wonder why it's just not natural for you to endorse Jeb.
Well, I was happy to serve in those prior administrations. I've got great respect for both President Bushes. They gave me great opportunity, and I was happy to serve them. I like Jeb. He's a good man. I think he was a good governor in Florida. I have not endorsed him for president, and I'll watch with interest how the campaign develops.
6 months ago, he was the presumptive front runner. He's raised more than $100 million. Why do you think he's struggling so?
I can give you the same answer, Jamie. I'm not going to get into the business of rating candidates or trying to analyze them or to do your job of analyzing how the candidates are doing. I'll pass.
Okay, get your popcorn ready. It is the summer of Donald Trump, ladies and gentlemen. What do you think of Donald Trump?
I don't know the man. I've never met him.
Watching this whole spectacle, what do you think?
Well, again, he's a candidate, and I don't want to be in the business of rating candidates at this point, of grading them. I have not signed on with anybody, and don't plan to today.
You're not endorsing Donald Trump today.
You can. That's a given. I'm not endorsing Donald Trump today.
So let me try it this way. Why do you think he's doing so well in the polls?
I've been surprised that he's done as well as he has. I think most of us have on the Republican side, but he clearly is a major factor going forward, and we'll watch developments with interest.
Liz, why do you think he's doing so well in the polls? Since the vice president is punting on this question.
Hoping that I'll dive in, right? No, look, I think that it's this notion that people are frustrated with a president who doesn't seem to believe in American greatness, American exceptionalism. I think people are frustrated with Washington. Donald Trump is tapping into a lot of that, and I think that's part of the explanation is just sort of a general frustration out there.
Would you vote for him?
I will support the nominee of my party, as I always have. I think it's very important.